Alright. That looks good. Hey, William. Still can't hear you tonight, bud. Don't know if it's on my end or your end. Whoa. This is a bit loose. And well, doesn't say, but this is not the setup. Ah, hits his mic. Ah, he just typed something else. He will be right back. I don't even remember where I left off with this setup. I need to turn on this light above me. Gives a little better light. And I need to try David's V4 set that he asked me to try. So when I get up to turn on my overhead light, I'll go ahead and grab his V4 set. Hey, David. I'm not blocking out the setup or doing anything like that. For some reason, your little DWC promo video isn't wanting to load anymore through OBS. So, I am not worrying about that. And I had an extra, I had a -1 on the left rear toe to kind of help with the turn.
27.9.
So I have it on the left front and the left rear. And it helps with turning in the later, you know, after a few laps when it starts tightening up. And
28.2.
yeah, I don't know what it is, so we'll have to figure that out before you know, really worry about it. I'm talking to you. You're the only idiot in here. But, you know, after a few laps it starts tightening up, right? Well, I'll show you what I did. The negative toe on the left front, and I had negative toe on the left front, or on the right front, or the right rear. But I took that off because it was giving me a little bit too much turn early on. I was thinking that might help, you know, a little bit later in a run when it starts tightening up quite a bit. But you really have to watch it early on because it will want to take off on you. Well, this -1 seems to be making the car want to turn pretty damn good.
It won't run. Will it run at all? Can you go forward at all?
Nope, Chad, I cannot.
Pick your guys, you stay back.
Yeah,
all I want is those guys to go over there and try to fix the race car.
Ouch. Yeah, I have it at a negative, and it seems to, you know, really want to help it turn. Going plus makes it feel like it's fighting. But I'll try that positive. And what the hell? Why not, right? Not like I'm gonna be fighting for a win here anyways. Yeah, see, it's already starting to fight me here. William, I could barely hear you. It sounded like you were extremely muffled. Oh no, that kind of feels like it's just kind of fighting me. That negative seems a whole lot better. That sure as hell isn't what it feels like.
Too fast on pit road. Gotta come in for a stop and go. Pit this time. Pit, pit, pit. Something's wrong with him. Is he blowing up? Yeah, I think so.
It feels like it's pulling the rear end to the left and wanting to pull the front end to the right. That's what that plus toe feels like. You're a spammer. I'm gonna go back to that. Oh, not that one. I'm gonna go back to that negative. Oh, wrong way. And then. Oh, and I switched the front caster. The left front was lower than the right front. And when I changed that for the left front being higher than the right front, it also helped the front end turn. Because the more positive, it's moving it back. Like the top of the tire, it's moving it, it's leaning the top of the tire back. So, the right front top of the tire is leaned, it's still leaned back, but it's basically leaned forward more than the left front tire. So it's like the front tires are already turning left, the way I have them set up, the 5 and then the 4.6. But it's not all that much, so it really shouldn't do anything with, wearing down that right front. Now if you go a bigger gap there, that's gonna wear that tire. And then, having the right front toe at a negative number is just going to chew that right front. But since you don't really do any wear on the left front, that's why I decided to put the left front at a negative. But if you move it to a -2 to get more bite out of that tire, it just slows you down. And trying to raise the rear ride height, it drops your speed way too much. So there's no point in doing that. What else did I try? I also messed with the cross weight. A higher cross weight is causing the car not to want to turn. I tried I'm trying to keep it above a 51. But I'm trying to keep it below a 44 or a 54. And I'm trying to keep as little toe in it as possible. And is your setup on the team site? Because I'll go grab that here in a second. I want to try to get a couple more laps here. I hesitated getting back on throttle, and that's going to cost me.
$27.795.
I knew I shouldn't have tried
We
that.
hit anything, please. How about somebody let us know?
I'm going to close this out real quick, so you're probably going to lose your video. Alright, let's see here. Let's try to get your V4 set up. Let's try to find it. Alright. There's your one thinking Rachel. Let's try down here. Putting up a 2-hour. There's the fusion paint. Find anything new. Wish I could join you. How long is it? I don't think it's that far. Okay. Said you did 400 laps. Able to put in 20 laps. Thanks, Mike. This is the one where Scott's talking. There it is. Okay. Race V5, Race 4, Race 3, Race 2, Race 6. So grab Race 6 and Race 4. There's Race 6, there's Race 4. And copy documents, iRacing setups, Ford. Paste. And that was Race 6. Showing folder. Copy. Move that over. Paste. Alright, now close out my emails. Open back up iRacing. And I'm going to turn on my light real quick. Because there's basically no light. Except for what's coming behind me, so. Turn that off. Alright, that ain't better with my webcam. Probably not all that better. But that's as best as I can do. Oh, I still have your race 1 and yeah. Alright, this is 4. Eat me. Both left tire pressures 35. Okay, I think I broke a toenail getting in this thing. That hurts. Alright. Alright. My setup. There's V6. Alright, so I make both sides 35, open up 6, or make both 52. Alright, there's chassis page. $60 cross weight? Wow. $21 ballast? So a 35-52 tires. Left rear ride height to get 55 cross weight, then readjust front preload to get front ride heights back. Front ride heights 403 and 447. Alright, so alright, well, do that, and that's too high. Oh, wrong way. What was it? 403 and 447. And then reattach. but it's at a 56.3 now. And it needs to be a 47. And yeah, that ain't gonna go down. Yeah, I screwed up. I tend to do that a shit ton with this car. Alright, let's see if I can get it back. Yeah, I might go reload it. Alright, so I went down a couple clicks. And then, yeah, I'm 447. I'm basically there. Now, I just need to get that at a... Adjust left rear to bring cross weight. Oh, wrong way. It's closer to 0 that way. Yeah, and that's as close as it's getting.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Is it soft, or should I do some adjusting?
Oh, it sounds good.
Cool, thanks.
Alright, I'll try that before I mess it up even more.
I just switch mics.
Yeah, me adjusting these oval setups is... I hate
I'll be
them.
right back.
Alright, sounds good. Me and oval setups suck.
Well, at least I got my mic fixed tonight.
Yeah, about time.
Yeah, it took me a whole 10 minutes, huh?
Yeah, I could feel it wanting to do that.
Not even a scratch from here can see on the car. What?
TPs.
Bro, you need to get a better look at that. Looking at that on TV, that looks pretty fucking bad to me. It won't run. Will it run at all? Can you go forward at all?
I'm gonna try that again, because I did hit the apron. TPs, trading paints. Readjust TP. Tire pressure. TP. Why am I so stupid tonight? $35, 52. 52. Yeah, I was thinking trading paints, toilet paper. Why do I need to adjust either one? Alright. At first I thought it said just ruin it. I was about to say, yeah, I am gonna just ruin it. Not my cup of tea on the back end. I'm not able to give it throttle where I want. I believe that's a set. I'm not able to give it throttle where I want. And I could just feel it. It's like on that verge. It's like on that needle edge.
.908.
It's... Okay, let's get a better angle here. Show my throttle input. Not the best throttle input. The middle could definitely be better. Well, I think it's just the setup, really. It feels like it wants to be tight, but yet it wants to be loose. So, can't really tell how the middle is. Because it'll start to feel tight, and then it wants to start feeling loose. Yeah, it's a little of both. It starts to act like it wants to be tight, and then it just goes to the loose side. I'm gonna try taking out that. Just taking out the rear toe. See this right here, the two different track bar settings? That always makes me extremely loose. Every time with this new low downforce, you know, package, every time I've tried that, it's always gotten me extremely loose. So maybe on a pit stop where the track has gotten really tight later in the race, that may be something I want to try. If it's an adjustment.
reports that he's leaking some fluid.
I'm just not feeling comfortable tonight. So bring this one down to 8 and this one down to 9. Ooh. There you go, 55.6. Can I get a little closer? 54.9. With a 1.1 on the back. Let's try that out. I don't know what it is. I'm just not really all that comfortable. So far, that feels a lot better. And I just entered way too high. That's what that was.
27.96. 28.234. .19.
That's feeling a lot better right there. And I could still kind of hit the low side, at least in 3 and 4.
28.409. .42.
Felt it start to get a little tick loose there. .536. I should really move my pedal inputs onto the screen so you can see them.
28.467.
And my wheel inputs. Get me to the back stretch next lap.
.628.
Ooh, that one almost, I could have very easily messed up on that one. Alright, now you can see my wheel and throttle input.
28.911.
As I'm going into turn 1, I'm kind of straightening out the wheel. I don't even know how many laps I've turned.
28.684.
Yeah, it's not the fastest, but I'm still 28.6. So it seems pretty consistent. But when it drops off, it's gonna drop off.
28.717.
It does seem pretty consistent though. Ooh, there it goes. It started to push.
28.963.
Starting to just start to push on from about middle off. Yeah, about right there is where it's starting to push a little. I'm having to hesitate getting back onto the throttle.
29.145.
But I can still run pretty low. I mean, that right there says a lot. I don't think I've really had a set that can run, you know, lowish like that this late in the run.
29.274.
The exits feel pretty good. And later in the run like this, it's starting to push about right there. It's starting to push up a little bit, but the tires are starting to get older, so you kind of expect it.
29.346.
But I don't have to run the middle to upper groove. I can still see, I can still run fairly low if I want. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I save this one.
29.
We need to find more speed without really messing with the setup. Because I have not had a setup yet where I can run that low and not insta-spin. And I'm still the 29s. I've never run this many laps and still been in the 29s. Unless, well,
29.652.
I'm gonna pit when I get into the 30s. Cause yeah, this has pretty much been about the longest I've run lap wise. And see, right there is where I started coming off. And see, I'm still 29.6.
29.679.
And that's pretty much the bottom groove right there. So yeah, we do have, this is a pretty good starting point. I'm backing up the corner just a little bit. And that one started to push just a little bit more. So this one might be closer to it. No?
29.785.
Backing off before the sign there on the wall. But yeah, it still feels pretty good. Running a little higher here. Higher than I wanted. Need to just back up 3 and 4 a little more.
29.73.
Ooh, don't touch that apron. That apron's insta-death. Back up this corner just a little more. Just after the red sign on the wall out there. Get back on the throttle.
29.722.
But yeah, this still feels quite comfortable. I don't feel it getting loose or anything out of the ordinary. I don't know what it's going to do in traffic.
29.879.
That's just slowly getting a little tighter. And starting to push a little more. Right now? Alright, telemetry is on.
30.052.
Up. I think it might be a little late to grab telemetry. I'm gonna pull into the pits next lap. I'm gonna complete this lap for telemetry and come in next lap. This is probably gonna be a 30.1, 30.2.
30.222. Slow one on the bottom. Working the bottom.
I'm coming in this lap.
Still there. On your clear.
Okay.
Clear.
I just dropped down to 40 tape.
Oh, I'm not even running that. Do you have a workbook for this car? Alright. So, still chewing up that right front more than I'd like. That's where we're getting that push from. 86, the rest are 90, 91, 94. So, I think I know what we can do. Looks like 20 or so. Oh, okay. Laps. From lap, my out lap was lap 17. 2 lap 42 was my end lap. So 17 to 42. 27 is 10, 37 is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, about 25 laps. So no, that wasn't the longest I've run. But yeah, we need to free up the middle. So, save as, since I have 15, here, I know what I'm gonna name it. Wait a minute, oops, damn it. Oh, really? Eat my shit. David Jim combo. Alright, so let me look here. Our left rear is our highest tread, so we can afford to chew that tire up a little bit. And I have found that helps turn the car a little. I have also found that your casters set like this, having the left front caster set to a higher number than the right front helps the front end turn. What are the casters? Yeah, I'm gonna drop these down. Down to 52. Ooh. Alrighty. So you're gonna go do some work, huh? Alrighty. Alright, let's try that. And I will grab some telemetry off this. See if it's worth grabbing telemetry. not so good early in the run, but if I can hang on to it, how's it going to be later in the run? See if I can hold on to it.
28.111. .408. .431.
Oh no, that other setup was a lot better. And I mean a lot better. I'd rather be a little slower than have to fight for my life. That one ain't even worth looking at the telemetry. Alright, I will be right back. Alright, I had to step away for a second. Those setup changes did not work one bit. Not at all. it was too loose. So I went back to the one where it was too tight in the center. And I'm gonna try that. That seems to help me rotate better. No matter what I do, I can always put that in, and that other setup is, when it over rotates, it chews up that tire. I ended up spinning it. But yeah, no matter what I do, I put that in, and it'll always make it rotate. Left rear spring to a 2800. And a 6.32. Alright, so try that first and then bring down to a 2800. Oh, put that back up. Alright. And okay. Okay. See if I can run some laps here with William or pass him. Oh.
28.156.
.1. Is that what we started last time?
.233. .146.
Well, someone joined the TeamSpeak or left. Anyone there? Oh, someone left.
.269.
Oh, he's jumping off track. Hey, Troy joined.
.371.
This setup is just slightly looser to start.
.383.
Ooh, felt that start to get loose. I think it might be time to start moving to the middle groove.
.391. .497.
Yeah.
29.755.
It feels right, you know, right out of the box, but then once you start going a few laps, it sure as hell doesn't feel right. Okay, so 632 and 690. .632 and 690. Back to where they were. We're gonna have to lower those rear ride heights. That's what's slowing us down right there.
27.988. .015.
Well, I screwed this lap all to hell.
.395.
And looks like I'm gonna screw this one up.
.398.
It's a little loose on corner entry, tight on corners on the center,
28.4.
and then just a tick loose on corner exit. But it's really not all that bad. If I can hold it, I'm gonna see how it does, you know, a little bit later. Oh! Ow.
But I don't think I really need to say this, but we really got to quit beating the car up. Just take our time here, look everything over. I mean, we're going to be pretty far back anyways.
Alright, let me get to the pit lane. Come on, Troy. Oh, I thought I was gonna miss him too. Oh, that was net code. That sucks. Alright, so four 749. Alright, what do you want to do? There's a limit to what I'm going to do with you. Come on now. Disconnect and adjust left rear LR for 54%. Crossway. Okay. preload is at 0. Oh. Crap, well I think I just screwed that up. Well, it's as close to 0 as you're gonna get. Well, I think I screwed that up, but why is that 5-0? That shouldn't be 5-0. That should be 4-9. Alright. And here in a second I'm going to share this with Troy if he wants it. Hey Troy, do you want what me and David have been working on? If he answers me. It would help if I wouldn't hit the apron.
.043. .1.
Tried to save it.
29.3.
Nothing's making it better than what we had originally. That original's so much better than what we are changing it to. I'm gonna go ahead and share it with Troy. And what number is he? 42. Nope. 42. No, dude, that was not, there was, no. This is what we want to start any adjustments off of. Anything else, if it doesn't make it better, then we just need to drop it. If it doesn't start making it better, then we just need to trash it. Because there's no reason to go from something that is worse to trying to adjust something that's worse. Wrong way. So 47, 49. 4749. adjust cross weight to 53. That's closer. And 4 and 4, 5, 8. As close as that's gonna get. Now, nope. That's gonna be. Changed it back to 4, 8, and 5, 0. So what was it? 4, 7? Four, 7, 4, 9. Right? For the front casters. Or just leave it at the 4, 8, 5, 0, 4, 7. Okay. Alright. Yeah, if it makes it worse, then there's no reason adjusting from a worse setup. Because we're trying to make that the one setup better. That might be because I hit the apron.
$27.932. But I don't think I really need to say this, but we really got to quit beating the car up.
It's loose in 1, 2. It's great in 3, 4, but 1 and 2 it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Try us again. Same setup. I don't think it was really anywhere. It was just sucked. It was pretty much decent in the middle. And it was turning in mid. It was a little tight in 3 and 4. Yeah, it'll turn like a freight train in the middle of 1 and 2. And it wants to slightly over-rotate in entry. And then it really wants to rotate on exit. But in 3 and 4, it's pushy.
.378.
Yeah, right when you start getting on the throttle is where it really wants to start turning. See if I'm better with it now that I'm really watching for it. Ooh, exit of 4s.
28.149.
Yeah, it's a bit loose.
28.291.
But
Slow one in front of you on the bottom. Say hi, say hi.
come on, Troy. Gonna have to work a bit harder than that.
.481.
See about running the middle groove. Well, it's not as loose through the middle.
.414.
Yeah, it's not so loose right there.
28.33.
I've never liked the really high line. That wall can just reach out and bite you.
.486.
Totally different as in how. Take one packer out of the right front. Alright, one more lap. Ooh.
28.915. You hit something again? Sure, what the hell, why not? But I don't think I really need to say this, but we really got to quit beating the car up.
Come on. Yeah, I don't think I was... Take one packer out of the left front. The front right. Go back to the saved setup. Alright, save this one. Or trash this one. Trash, right? Okay. It's trashed. It's gone. No more. Take a packer out of the front right, the right front. Packer out. And run it. Packer is gone. No more. Restarting telemetry. And I might get a speeding penalty. Ooh, that was me. I was trying to push it there.
27.911. .095.
Because there's going to be a point where we're going to be pushing. So,
.317.
and I'm going to pull this telemetry up here in a second when I'm done with these laps.
.168. .315.
Yeah, 2 to 3 tenths is just hesitating. Getting back on the throttle.
.293.
This is still by far the best setup we've had. Just needs a little bit more speed.
28.348.
And with that extra speed, it'll loosen up just a little. I don't think it'll loosen up that much getting at that speed. We need to get it off the right front.
28.57.
In 3 and 4 is where I'm using that right front. 3 and 4 is where I'm pushing the most. I'm not loose. 3 and 4 is where I'm pushing. It needs to be loosened up a little.
28.601.
And I think that's going to be in the rear ride height. I just have a feeling the speed we're losing is in that rear ride height, and that's where we're going to be loosened up a little. I have a weird feeling. Yeah, the front ballast is way up there.
28.762.
Because you've seen how my setup is, right? And I'm chewing up that right front also. But I have like a 6.5, 7.5 front ballast. But my ride heights are, I think I have a 5.5 front, or 5.5 rear ride height.
28.701.
Ah.
28.854.
Ooh. Alright. Come on. Alright. Let's see if this'll work. Come on, do that. I am gonna pop that down. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pull up, but I want to check how many laps that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And the fastest lap was a 27.911. Alright. So, pop that down. Come over here. And I want to do off track. And bring up Motec. And where was the... I don't have the workbook. So, I'm going to go back, bring that back up. You've got the Gen 6 for me? Well, I'm glad you do, because I don't. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I just want to download. Alright. And let me close down that. So I want to move that there. Let's minimize that. Alright, so I am going to go to this. Now, I want to extract files and I want to extract them to it is program files. What's that called? Motec. Or is it? No, it's not program files. It's under documents, Motec. Yeah, right there, workspaces. So when I open this up, I don't have it. Open. Why the hell is it not showing up? So browse. Gen 6.
Thanks for hosting, James.
Damn it, I have to go back in. No problem. Okay. Alright, so it's here. So where did it put it? Alright, double clicked on the Gen 6 V2. Guess I need to move this over here. Okay. Open workspace, right? Well, this is what one of them led me to. And the McLaren works. Oh, you stupid thing. No, that's not what I want. Alright. Whoa. Alright. The first one's a G6, right? Or is that the one I just downloaded? That's the one I just downloaded. MTCPRJ. Well, I think it was Scott B, or maybe it was Dingo, sent me to this one. Web page not available. So I need the 1.1.2.0. Alright. So I need this one, the top one here.
Sorry about that.
You didn't get me.
Oh, 0475. 0475. Alright, I'm downloading it. Open. Don't ask, run. Motec is closed out. Accept. What'd you just send me? Oh, haha. Launch, don't show readme. Move that over. Close that. Yeah, 1.1.2.475. So, yeah. And up here in the top corner, 1.1.2.475. Huh. So it's not the 0475 that I need.
Evening, Carl.
How you doing, Steven?
Pretty good, thanks. Trying to get a handle on this oval stuff.
It's not downloading.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get her on the track with this setup.
There it goes. 0363. Let's see if that one goes.
Do you guys use the brake in the corners at all, or should I be aiming to run the corners without any brake?
I think I just screwed that one up. Because I had it open. So, let me go back into my downloads. Since I have it closed out now. And I have no idea what it called it. So, we'll just click on that again. Dumbass me. Now Motec is not open. I'll repair it. Okay, this is the 363. This is a different version, looks the same. Still doesn't show up there. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But the McLaren one shows up. The circuit one shows up. But that one doesn't. Open what workspace? And then, of course, I need to... And then, open this. And this is what date? The 12th? 5/12. Oh, it would have been the 11th. Open existing projects. What, over in here? Yeah, now, what was the time? Like a 9:17. Fastest lap 1. Total laps 13. I think that was my last run, right? Yeah, 11:42:18. Alright. So let's go to suspension. Let's go to ride heights. Yeah. There's that ride height. Is that what you're looking for right there? The CFS. Okay. First tab. Average front ride height, average rear ride height. Rear ride height isn't even showing on here. Front underside plank height is the one that's showing. Aero pitch. Left splitter height. The bottom here. Cause I think I can drag that up and make it bigger, but every time I've done that I've completely completely screwed everything up. Like, completely. And see, if I think that's the 0 line for the track. If that is, it doesn't look like anything's hitting. Looks like we can still come down just a little bit. Not much, but... No, it's just above. I mean, we can come down on both sides just slightly. Because this right here is, and I don't have the track up here, but it is, and going into turn, well, basically coming in the middle of turn 1 is the lowest position. Click on the right hand side of the blue next to the arrow. What, right there? I don't know what that just did. I think it just moved it over. Or did I not do it right? Which wouldn't surprise me. Ah, so let's there you go. Hitting the bumper at 0.14. And then the center at 0.25 and the right at 2.35. Ooh, that's pretty high for the right. Well, the right can come way down. If the right is that high, that could be why we're getting push. Because the right's getting all that air up under it. Right? I would think. Alright, so now that we know that, gonna pull back open iRacing, 0.14 to the left. If it'll pull it up. And what did we change over here? Crap, I don't remember. Okay. So I'll drop that one. Yeah. Something tells me they're switched. Oh. Oh, come on, it's not wanting to switch back. There it goes. Okay. Something tells me what we're seeing on there is somehow switched. It's showing the left for the right and the right for the left. Because I can understand the left being 2 inches. Alright, so I dropped each one click. It was pushing in 3 and 4, and it was a tick loose in 1 and 2. Alright, pop that one back up. And, need to be a little gentler on the... Add 1 shim to the left side. Alright. We need to, fix a tire wear on the right front a little bit. And I'll be right back. I need to pee. Alright. So, try this one out. See how everybody's doing real quick. Ooh. Okay. kind of missed what I didn't change anything. I just kind of went and checked just real quick on what the other guys are doing. I changed nothing. I've already added that. Do you want me to add another one? So if, okay. See if I can get up behind, yeah, only one click. See if I can get up behind Stephen Ellis here.
Outside. You're clear.
Shit. He's slow, so... I'm not just gonna back off just to ride behind him.
28.081. .254. .337.
It almost feels like the front end is up off the ground. If that makes any sense.
.287.
Yeah, I don't remember what we saved from the original back before we looked at the telemetry. I've pulled away from Stephen Ellis quite a bit, though. And if I can pull away from Kyle Murphy, then... because he came out of the pits a couple laps after I did.
28.384.
So far, this feels pretty good. It just doesn't have that get up and go.
28.44.
All the setups have just felt slow. Although this is the longest I've been able to run that bottom groove. Have you noticed that?
28.501. .602.
Okay, I'm gonna move up a groove. It's starting to get a little loose. Ooh.
.791.
Oh no, this thing still likes the lower groove.
.925.
I still haven't hit the 29s, I will there. Nope.
28.964.
This one will be a 29, probably a 29.2, 29.3. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pit. This is the best setup. Whoa! Was not expecting that. Okay. 27,960. $11 laps in the 28. $13 laps in the 28. But I didn't start off as fast. V2. And I'm going to put all these on the site. Okay, now bring down Castors Point 2. Castors are down point 2. And one Packer out of the front right. One Packer out of the front right. Alright. And take it back out. And if anybody in the Pack Majors wants to go and check out my YouTube channel, then they can grab, you know, the setup. You know, it's not like I'm hiding it. I don't know how to hide it. But also, if I was hiding it, you wouldn't be able to see it. This just feels like I'm dragging a parachute.
27.916.
And I could push as hard as I want, and it doesn't matter.
27.987. .201. .339. .4843. .462. .28. 28.44.
I'll name that V3. Because that seemed pretty good. I'm going to go out on a limb on my own here. Yeah. Felt pretty good. I'm gonna try lowering the rear ride heights. Tires look pretty good. '97s and then '98s. That tire is probably going to still wear a little faster than the other ones. Temp's a little higher. I think we need to drop that ride height. I went ahead and saved the setup in case it doesn't work. You know, we can always revert back. Yeah, it's at 54.7. So how am I going to get it under that 5, or about 5.5, 5.6, 5.7? What's that one gonna do? Now, what is that? $55. Oh shit. Hell, let's zero that out. But that needs lowered. $4.9. Shit. Let's have that 5.1 then. Alright, so 50% tape, you think? If this doesn't work, you know what? Go back. It probably won't work, but what the hell, right? It's worth a try to get some speed out of this thing. Ooh, talk about push. Yeah, push. I don't know if that was any faster or not. It sure pushed more. Alright, well. It only drops to 6? Interesting. Oh, no I didn't. Alright. What was the front? 4... Let's apply. Uncheck that. Oh, wrong way. 400 and 470 or 404. Yeah, I jacked this all the hell, didn't I? What's it at now? What's that gonna do? Crossweight 62. Alright, screw it. Alright, I'm gonna be setting this thing back. This thing's going back after this lap. I'm resetting to version 3. Because this ain't gonna drive. Oh. I go see the adult congenital heart specialist at 11 o'clock. And we gotta leave the house at 9. Yeah.
Demolition Derby out here tonight.
It's flipping Demolition Derby out here tonight. Center was great. That's the best center I've ever driven. Okay, so what time is it anyways? V3. Alright, I'm gonna check what time it is. Give me a sec. It's only 12:47. Alright. Before you tell me what to do, and I jump on track, you know, just like a World Driver Crew Chief combo, I'm gonna take a short break. Oh man. So what were some of the next changes we were gonna make? I'll make the changes, but my hands need just a little bit of a break. We need more speed. And not the illegal kind. Front right spring to 1450. Front right to 1450, and it's a 461. And it's a 460 now, so. Need more speed, damn it. And are you sure that 50% tape we won't blow following everybody? And a shock spring rate of only 500. The rebound stiffness of 0. That's probably what's causing all mine issues. Because I remember having one of those set more than 0 will cause spins all the time. There goes William. Alright. Is that the only change you wanted to make? Alright, I'm gonna let William pass.
Outside. Quarter clear. .217. .113. .16. Outside. Clear high. .393. .489. .375. .58.54.
That seemed to tighten it up in the middle. Oh, you're gone.
.487.
There you are. You're back.
.657.
Tightened up just a smidge in the center
28.697.
and a bit looser on exit.
28.973. .949.
Alright. So a 1550. Alright, so there it is. I've only done 131 laps. I think that might have been me. .864. Nope. Still need to go back to version 3. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going back to version 3.
29.265.
Nothing we've done to it has made it better than this. .804. .104. .058. Get somebody to get a look at that fender. Earl, get somebody up there. I'm looking, bud. Hey, get somebody on the fucking track. Man, we'll get that thing fixed up for you. Me trying to drive too hard.
hit something again? Sure, what the hell, why not?
That change is not the one to make. Let's try this. Nope. Still tight through the center if I get on the throttle where I want.
$27.989.
Yeah, I'm back to V3. I've tried a couple things. I've tried raising the right rear spring rate up a click or two. I've tried lowering the right rear spring rate down a click or two. Down one click seemed to make it looser in the middle, in the center, but made it too loose off. I've tried lowering. I just tried bringing the the front ARB down one click, and that, yeah, it was dumb. Back 1 inch. Down to a 20. And everything stayed the same. So let's try that. I'm not able to get onto the throttle as quickly as I would like. I'm having to wait. Yeah, see, I just tried to touch the throttle where I would like, and it just started pushing me up the hill.
27.964.
See, I should be able to get on the throttle just like a second earlier right there. I don't know, I think the ballast is better where it was. I don't know, it really didn't feel any difference. I'm gonna try an extreme. Just a real quick, you know, 1 lap test on an extreme change on the ballast. Yeah, just one of those shits and giggles things. Since I really couldn't tell a difference, see what an extreme change does. I think it's causing the front end to push more. Yeah, it's causing the front end to push more.
28,
just
3,
off.
4, 6.
Oh, I just killed my pit guy.
Got the black flag, so who's gonna pit? Set us 10. Yep, bring it back under. Too fast pit road. I remember you're gonna pull in here and stop. Hit the wall, fellas.
Where the transitional is coming off 2 and coming off 4, you know, from the bank to the flat, that's where it seems to push more with the lower ballast. So since all we did was change the ballast, I'm going back to the V3, and then I'll do the raised left rear right height 2 clicks. Left rear right height 2 clicks. Drop that back down, and the front is right, correct? 4.6 and 460. Just do the 25. Alright. Go to the extreme the other way. Alright. That's might as well, right? It's not like we're losing anything. He's a 27.58.
28.052. .156. .343. .415.
This actually feels pretty good.
.467. Outside, outside. Clear. .28.623. .28.764. Outside. Clear, clear.
Oh crap, I didn't want to slide up into him. Had to wait on the throttle.
28.872.
I'm faster than him in 3 and 4.
.16. Outside, clear high, clear high.
I just have to hesitate getting back on the throttle.
29.096.
Man, the tires fall off quick.
Outside. Still there? Clear, clear.
I'm trying not to come up into you out of 3 and 4.
29.294.
I'm
Outside.
trying to give you room.
Still there at your door.
This is fun.
Still there. Clear high. Outside. Still out there.
Oh,
Clear up top.
crap. Oh, I'm losing him a little. I'll bring him back.
779.
How long were you out here before I came in?
I just barely got here. Oh, you mean this stint?
Yeah, this stint.
Maybe 1 or 2 laps.
29.705.
I got 17 laps on my tires right now.
Outside. Still out there. Clear, clear. .63.
I have no idea how many laps I have on mine.
.692.
Hey, I got him, David.
I'm just trying to make sure I can run every line out here.
87.
Yeah, I have David Williams. I'm streaming, and he's on the chat. We've been working on the setup.
29.991.
For 166 laps now. Ooh, I think I went in a little hot.
29.974.
Oh, I definitely went in hot there. I'm going back to the low line. Oh, maybe not.
.175. Inside, inside. Still inside. Still there, right next to you. Still inside. Clear inside.
Yeah, he got me back.
30.538.
Oh, crap.
Outside. Clear outside.
My bad. That was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's almost 25 laps of it.
I seen me start pulling up on you, and I was like, yeah, I can't kind
Outside.
of tap on the brakes
Clear
in the middle
heated.
of a turn. That's dangerous.
Oh, especially with these tires.
And this low arrow. Well, thanks for running like that.
You bet. I need to practice.
Alright, so David, that was
I
fun
just need
for
something
me.
that'll run anywhere on the track. It's getting closer to it.
Yeah, I wish I could run the 5 like you can. That felt pretty damn good, actually. I just need the speed. See,
I hit a 4 the other night when I was working on my setup by myself, but that's the best I've done.
we're chewing up the right front. That felt really good, except it starts pushing. Oh, I need a real quick breather. That's hard on my old heart. You forget I'm a 32-year-old running with a 90-year-old heart. Should I go ahead and save that as V4? And would it help if I turn the InSim steering wheel on? There, I turn the wheel and hands on. So bring both track bars up to 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold on, I'm gonna ask. So here's a question. Setup feels pretty good, but we're slower than dirt going backwards.
Yeah, that's about it.
Anything we could do to get more speed out of the thing? Maybe not specific setup changes, but anything, you know, to kind of work towards or anything like that?
Well, I found it likes, for me, it likes about 54% cross weight, and I'm running on my race setup, I'm running about a 12.5 on the nose, on the ballast, and I'm running the track bars about 6.5, I think is where I got them.
Wow, that's massively different than where I'm at right now.
Yeah, it starts out hitting about 27.7, and by the time you get to 40 laps, I've taken it to 45. I got down to 31.2.
Well, I'll be back out here in a second. I just gotta take a little breather. My old heart can't take a lot right now.
I hear you.
Okay. So he's at a 54 cross weight? Is that what he said?
I put my setup in the shared folder. It's still a whip. It still needs tweaking, but it's getting better.
Should I share ours with him? Or nah? Which one? Yes, no? Maybe so. Kiss my ass. Alright, I'll save our V1. Or share our V1. Save as... I'll save this as V5. No, wrong one. I just shared our setup. And I'm coming back out. Yeah, it's Scott's setup, so I don't want to share that. Alright, does the on-screen steering wheel help? Wait till I get on the backstretch and I can read it. I've tried his setup. I cannot stand it. And you gotta remember, whoa! That's a slow ass lap.
28.678.
That is pushing. Pushing in the center.
.292.
Bad thing about it is in this race, you're not going to be able to run your line like you want to.
Yeah.
That's going to wreak havoc on your setup.
Man, this is as much wheel input as I've always had
78.375.
on every setup I've ever run. This is the wheel input I have at Daytona. So it's nothing different for me. I'm using a crap steering wheel, so...
28.536.
Yeah, that change has made this setup worse.
.372.
It's not far from a 90 degree. It's probably 70.
28.505.
Yeah, it's as far back as I can get it.
$29.298.
Best setup is 4. Raise the left front. Rebound. 10 clicks. Ooh, it was 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's try it.
$27.93.
Oh, come on. Really? Alright. Oh, I think I'm just getting tired. I think I'm gonna have to go. Oh, ow. So which ones do you want me to share with you? All 4? 1, 2, 3, 4? Because we have the first one we started, then 2, 3, 4. That 5 sucks. You even want 5? Or do you want that one too? Because what did we do to that one? Yeah. Do you want that one too? Because that one would be 6. Alright, I'm gone. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, James, thanks for hosting.
No problem. Thanks for beating my time.
You'll get there. I think you've already beat it once.
I think a 6 is the lowest I've gone. A 681 or something like that.
Oh, I thought you already been in the 5s.
Not quite. Yeah, still a week.
Yeah, it's just line discipline. I was turning the same setup, and I just got a little better on my lap, I guess.
Alright, well, have fun. Catch you later.
Okay, good night, James.
Alright, well, I will catch you later, David. I'll go ahead and save all the, or send all the setups for you. But it's been fun. Peace out.